walking around a ranch with President Johnson, and he said, "Nega, nega, nega, nega. If I don't do anything else as president, I'm going to wipe that word out of the English."
Carter Library, Joe Califano.
I'll be sure.
The 1966 midterms and the loss of these huge landslides changed the last 2 years of his presidency.
We know, as you'll see if you look in the book, if you in the back of the book, there are a list of all the laws passed. A lot of the laws we passed were passed in those last 2 years. Of course it had an impact. We lost 47 seats in the House, and we lost 4 seats, I think, in the Senate, another number. We had that. In fact, these border governors and southern governors came to see Johnson at the ranch in December of 1966 because of this. And he had John Gardner there, and basically their argument was, you got to stop trying to integrate schools. There were others as well. And that, you know, the civil rights stuff is why we lost. It is why we lost all those seats. I came to the ranch the next day, and Gardner had told me that when he spoke to the governors and said to the president he didn't get through to them, and Johnson said, "You'll never get through to them." I came the next day, and I was walking around the ranch with President Johnson, and he said, "Nega, nega, nega, nega. If I don't do anything else as president, I'm going to wipe that word out of the English language." That's why we suffered those defeats. Now, look, when he signed the Civil Rights Act of '64, he said to Bill Moyers, "We're turning the South over to the Republican Party for my lifetime and maybe yours." So, yes.
In 1961 and '62, I was a graduate student in Washington, and I worked on the principal floor of the United States Capitol. And Lyndon Johnson was vice president. In this country, there's a separation of powers doctrine. Yet, Johnson was on the principal floor